Welcome to Year Round the Peninsula. I'm Army Sergeant Ryan Sharp. When stationed abroad, there's sometimes a nervousness that comes along with being in a new environment. Army Sergeant Julie Yeager shows us one airman who found a way to channel that energy onto the mat.
Staff Sergeant Ryan Claymore knew he would have to be creative on ways to stay active.
Originally, I didn't plan on doing it when I got here. I was like, I'm going to Korea, I'm going to have nothing better to do than work out.
He was always interested in martial arts, but too nervous to take a class.
I just started in September. Some days I felt almost kind of embarrassed to go to class because I didn't have any skills. I don't think I really had the talent for it. Then once you get over that initial, that hump in the beginning of learning the basics, and then you start seeing all of the skill that you're building, that's the big motivator.
Master Young Min-sun has a way of making students feel at ease when starting off.
Everybody is doing the door, very nervous, shy, but my style is interesting, and I give harder and harder and harder. They find out, what is Taekwondo?
What is Taekwondo? It's more than just a physical skill, but a mental one as well.
You just kind of start thinking back to what Master Yoon teaches you, and he's like, he's not going to teach you or set you up for failure. He's not going to put you in a situation he doesn't think you can do. And so you just start thinking about that, and you walk out there, and it's like, I got this.
He may not have expected to do Taekwondo, but now he gets a kick out of it. I'm Army Sergeant Julie Yeager, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
Taekwondo is a martial art that uses head height kicks, jumping and spinning kicks, and fast kicking techniques. Troops stationed in Area 1 don't have to sit in their room to avoid the sweltering summer heat. Army Sergeant Kevin Spence has a fun alternative to keep you cool during the summer.
Better opportunity for single soldiers is doing their best to make a splash before the end of summer.
My friend Douglas, he told me that there was the pool party today and said that there was going to be food and games, so I hit up a couple of my friends and I told them that there was the pool party and it was nice weather to come out and do something.
The Casey Hovey boss put on a pool party at the Hanson Pool with free food, water games, and a DJ.
I like being outside and I like being at the pool and I like swimming and I like food, so I think it's going to be a blast.
For all the boss volunteers, parties like these are all about giving service members a chance to get out and enjoy themselves.
They do a lot of fun trips. I know they're about to take one to Tokyo. They do a lot of beach trips, a lot of island trips. They take you to a lot of cool places around Korea for pretty cheap too. You can't beat the deals that they give you for the places that they take you here.
Army Sergeant Kevin Spence, Camp Casey, Korea.
The Casey and Hovey Boss Pool Party is one of the last events of the summer season. Putting capabilities of different units together is a must to succeed in today's mission. Follow Army Sergeant Elliot Valdez to find out how soldiers from 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade and 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team are working together.
The mission is to seize the target building on Rodriguez Range. The first step is to get off the Chinook, rush down, and clear hostiles from the building.
It's been seamless in the planning and execution process. They've welcomed us in to their footprint here, and we've tried to pay that back by making sure that they get as much training, on weather days like today, that we're doing everything we can to make sure as soon as we have legal weather that we're out there training to make it beneficial for them.
It's not every day that soldiers from 19 Cav, 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team, 1st Cavalry Division, get to train with the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade.
Their commander, Lieutenant Colonel Tussey, he's been outstanding in not only providing us clear guidance with the training that he wants so that we can meet his training goals, but supporting us and making us feel a part of the team out here for both the Table 12s and Furious Talent Planning.
2 to 6, go ahead.
Meet Lieutenant Colonel Jason Tussey, the commander of 19 Cav, and grab the overall image of the training.
What you saw today was a combined arms team with both helicopters, artillery, close combat attack, lift, as well as CAS that enabled my infantrymen to be able to get on this objective and to seize the target building.
Because combining the assets of a unit is a force multiplier in getting the job done.
Whether you're a chemical soldier, an EOD soldier, an artillery soldier, an infantry soldier, an aviator, it didn't matter. We knew what the mission was. We had to execute the mission, and right now we're finishing up accomplishing the mission, because that's what we do.
And there'll be more missions they plan to accomplish in the future. Army Sergeant Elliot Valdez, Rodriguez Live Fire Complex, Korea.
This training is the last live fire exercise that the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade conducts on the Peninsula before going back to Hawaii. Pets can bring joy and pleasure into people's lives, but we can do the same for them, especially if they are looking for a home.
There are some members of the Yongsan community who are forgotten or get left behind.
We get these animals from a variety of ways. Sometimes they're brought in as stray animals. They're either found on post or just right around post. But unfortunately, sometimes service members will surrender their animals because of whatever reason they can't care for them anymore.
The Yongsan Veterinary Clinic operates a pet adoption center, and they take care of abandoned pets until they can hopefully find them a new home.
If you decide to adopt one, there's some paperwork to fill out. The costs that are going to be responsible to the owner, like there's no adoption fee, but there are fees for things like vaccinations, microchips, those types of things that you'll be responsible for. And then of course, once you adopt that dog or cat or rabbit, you're responsible financially for their veterinary care and well-being.
Check out the Yongsan Pet Adoption Center if you want to add a new member to your family. Army Sergeant Kado Galgano, Yongsan, Korea.
To get more information about pet adoption, go to the Yongsan Pet Adoption Center's Facebook page. Being the brand new guy at a brand new job can be quite overwhelming. Army Sergeant Frank Sanchez talks to a new member of the Yongsan community who is hitting the ground running.
My name is Sean Keeney. I've been working here now at the Children's Youth Services Sports and Fitness for about 3 weeks now. But originally I've been in Korea now for a little bit over 5 years.
Originally from Melbourne, Florida, and a graduate from Central Florida University in Health and Education, Keeney moved to Korea to teach English to young Korean children, but is now learning the ropes as the newest sports specialist.
The counselors involved were a great help with me. They taught me what I need to do, being in Korea for so long and transitioning into the U.S. military.
Mentoring young people has always been a big part of his life, but taking on this new job has been a bit of a whirlwind, even from the very first day.
First day, just coming in there like, whoa, all these kids are here to play basketball, and how much they want to learn, learn the game, wanting to play it. And playing with us too. They really want us to enjoy the time with them too.
Army Sergeant Frank Sanchez, Korea.
Keeney believes physical fitness is an essential part of what children need in order to achieve good motor skills. There are some people who fly thousands of miles from home that serve as cooks on foreign soil. Sergeant First Class Victor Gardner brings us to Camp Henry's dining facility to see what they're all about.
How do you know when you're home away from home? Well, when you're in the National Guard, and you're from North Carolina, and you're 7,073 miles away from home, and you're on AT, you're home away from home.
It's a special opportunity when members of the North Carolina National Guard get to work on foreign soil. When they come to Korea, a totally different environment from their hometown, some feel anxious and excited at the same time.
There's a lot of excitement, nervousness, never been out of the States before, so when I got the opportunity for my Sergeant First Class, I was real excited, but definitely a lot of nervousness.
National Guard soldiers worked as cooks at Camp Henry's dining facility. During the soldiers' annual training exercise, they served soul food to Area 4 service members. They experienced working with active duty soldiers, and it influenced them in a positive way.
I think it's amazing. We, as National Guard soldiers, we don't get the opportunity often, so when we found out about it, we were all, excited and wanted to come, to experience the active duty side of the Army.
Some soldiers practice what they're interested in. Private James McLeod, who loves to cook, enjoys his work because he can learn from trained chefs in Korea.
I definitely say it's experience. I got to watch them and see how their expertise a little bit, knife skills, and then it was a challenge just learning the different, the language barrier. But definitely an experience because they're very trained chefs, and it was an honor to work with them.
I'm Army Sergeant Victor Gardner, Camp Henry, Korea.
The North Carolina National Guard came to Korea on August 10th and went back to their hometown on August 29th. That was your Around the Peninsula for Thursday, September 3rd. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.